It's all about countdown to EDO 2024. The time is ticking, it's getting closer. The pause, thicker, stronger. You could feel it, you could taste it, you could touch it. Yes, the pursuit of free, fair, credible election. Because many persons have this opinion that, will it be free? Will it be fair? Will it be credible? What do you feel about that? Despite the assurance given by INEC that to be free, fair, credible, how come those citizens are having this fear, this palpitation? It's getting close, it's getting close. Who grabbed the crown? Who grabbed the trophy? Anyway, we still have Benjamin all the way from Germany. You'll be adding his own opinion to this discussion. Benjamin, it's still good to have you with us. Appreciate your standing by.
Thank you for having me.
All right. And with me here in the studio, I have Dr. Kennedy, all right, he a pharmacist, a politician, and entrepreneur. Thank you so much for coming on today's show.
Thank you, Wilson.
All right.
Glad to be here.
All right. We have our other entrepreneur, politician, Honorable, yes, Samuel Eyigato, a.k.a. Aras. Welcome.
Good morning, Wilson, and good morning, viewers.
All right. We have a former chairman from our house, a member, a politician, an entrepreneur, and of course, a member of a civil society. That's his origin, that's his root. Destiny in Abulele. Thank you for joining us on the show.
Mr. Wilson, thank you for having me, and good morning, viewers.
LP, APC, PDP, and of course, Benjamin. PDP. Well, it's balanced. It's balanced. I have to make the listeners and viewers know.
Which side is Benjamin?
You find out. You find out.
No, it's not a PDP. He was a Labour, but it's not a PDP.
Okay, so pursuit of free, fair, credible election. I want to start off with Honorable Destiny in Abulele. Yes, because so many talks have been coming from the PDP, whether publicly or secretly, about, you know, the forthcoming election, how they're perceiving it, how they are feeling it, about the credibility of the whole process. Do you still have that fear?
Well, Mr. Wilson, let me once again, appreciate the ITV management and start by congratulating our father, the Esama of the universe, an enigma, for his 90th birthday. On behalf of all of us here, I wish you very sound health in mind and body.
Amen.
Yeah, let me start by, first of all, for us PDP, you are aware, since October last year, if I'm not mistaken, we've been crisscrossing the length and breadth of the state. And so far, so good. We have been able to sell our candidates to everybody in the state. The name is not becoming, it's now a household name. So for us, we don't have any fear. The only fear we have is our brother in the other side of the political divide that say they will use the federal might. And from what you can see in the immediate past, as a result of the arrest of some of our members. But that will not deter us. And there's a public outcry. And they themselves know that they have lost touch with the people. And for us, we are not having any sleepless night. My coming here this morning, it is to appreciate the Edo people for their resilience. And we all know where the tide is. So for us, we're home and dry.
So you don't have any fear?
Yes, I don't have any fear because I know that the people are with us.
I'll come back to you. He said, the people on the other side, he's speaking proverbially, saying, we are afraid of people on the other side. They have federal might. He mentioned that, that said, we don't have any fear. Dancing between fear and boldness, fear and courage. Honorable Samuel, your party, directly or indirectly, have been accused of wanting to use federal might to make the election go their way. I mean, what do you have to say about this accusation leveled against your party? He just talked about it briefly, said the other side. He didn't mention it, but no, he's talking about APC. So take it up from there.
Thank you very much, Wilson. Like what my brother said, the other side, that we want to use
the federal might and all this and that. Please, first of all, let's ask ourselves a question. It is not Nigeria that is doing an election. It is those citizens that is doing an election. It is those citizens that are going to decide who will be their next governor. So, it is not the police that is going to do the election. It's not the soldiers that are going to do the election. The purpose of security people, personnel in the election is to secure election to be free and fair. We have the situation we just have through, which is just pointed to. We are supposed to be afraid, the APC, because of the incidents that have been happening with our candidate. We saw what happened at the airport, you know. Let's take that as an example. Might be the reason why some of their members have been arrested, those are suspected. Our members were also invited to the station as well. Those that were also suspected that acted on our side. That is on one side. Look at what happened at Akoko Edo recently too. Attack on the candidate of the APC convoy. It is not called for. And when you look at the name being mentioned there, these are honorable members. People that are supposed to have a respect for human life. These are people that are supposed to represent the people, not a political party. Because when you're already in a position, you are no more for the party, you are for the people. So we are supposed to be afraid of them, of not using the local vigilante in this election. Because we saw their antecedent in the local government election, shooting everywhere. Some of even the labor agents were beaten up. Some of the APC agents were beaten up. They just come with their uniform shoot on passion. So we are supposed to be afraid of their antecedent. But their fear now is this. The local vigilante might be suspended out of the system. They will not be able to use it for what they plan to use, the violence. That is number one. Number two, the lions and tigers they recruited already and already armed are being picked away from the street right now already by the police to Abuja to go and answer.
But they are accusing you guys of having lions and tigers.
Yeah.
You are saying they're the ones that have lions and tigers.
Listen, let me use an example. Our candidate is coming from Abuja. Their candidate was not coming from Abuja. They have no representative that was coming from Abuja on that day. Let us take a simple understanding.
All right.
Okay, you now ask yourself, what were now the PDP talk, the poor boys, the vigilantes doing opposite the airport? What were those talks now doing there? There was no call for them to be there. If we have seen APC fans, we will say they came to welcome the president. But what is the opposition fans doing? You know, there are so certain things that when you are accusing somebody of, you go and think as a human being.
All right.
And think with your logical senses. To know that their tigers are lions, they are already running away.
I'll come back to
They are
you.
already running away, are hiding because their plans will fail.
I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. Calm down, Honorable Samuel. You've heard Honorable Destiny. He said, well, this is what their fears are. You are now saying you have fears because they are lions. I thought we were accusing you of having lions and tigers. Now you're saying they have lions and tigers. Well, Honorable Kennedy.
The lions and tigers are even armed.
Armed, okay, fine.
Ours maybe not be armed.
Okay. Honorable Kennedy, now what do you have to say about it? It's like a mix, so to speak. Each political party being suspicious of the other. Mind you, we're talking about free, fair, credible election.
Well, it bothers me, really, that since the advent of our current democratic experiments, we have continued to talk about free, fair, and credible elections. It has become a recurring decimal, and at the turn of every election, there are palpable fears as to how things will turn out. But let me take the mind of the public back to some of the reasons that we are experiencing this. There have been two political forces, which in my opinion are amorphous in nature because they are not different from each other. As a matter of fact, they have been holding the reins of power. One gives to the other gives to the other all of these times. And you could also see the crisscross madness that occurs, especially when an election is approaching. men move here from this place to that place, men move from that place to that place. They will repeat the circle next time. Now, you can tell that the environment within those two forces are basically the same. And you ask yourself the question, why do people move across these lines like that? They are blood lines because they do not really have any ideological demarcation, if they have any at all. So they move across and they begin to stir up this ugly situation that makes the public fear. What I want to say concerning this is that the people are never at the center of their thoughts and considerations. If the people are at the center of their thoughts and consideration, election tension will not get to this point where we are always afraid what will be the turnout. If a man says, my candidate is okay, we have sold our candidates to the public, what is there that you cannot allow the public, the voting public, decide at this point? Now, what I see is this. I was talking somewhere and I told them, when a man puts his manifesto forward, it is not the letter of the manifesto that is important. It is the spirit behind the manifesto that the public should embrace. What is the spirit behind the manifesto? The man, the credibility, the character, the integrity of the man who's putting it forth. Now, another thing you have to look at in assessing the manifesto of a candidate is the environment within the political platform. That's the first thing I was talking about, the environment within the political platform. That environment of those two parties has caused our judiciary to become they have made it a mismatch.
So you're saying the environment in APC and PDP, is that what you're saying right now?
The environment in those parties are making sure that INEC cannot even perform their duties. In fact, INEC is at the mercy of these two political parties.
INEC, the umpire at the mercy.
They are the mercy of these two political parties. Those are the fears that we are talking about.
I'll come back to you.
No, don't come back yet.
Please,
Uncle. Mr. Destiny said something a while ago. That, oh, sure, they are candidates, they have sold them. Let me tell you something. If that becomes the case, my candidate, who was an aspirant as at the time he was also referring to, had transversed the length and breadth of Edo State 5 times as we speak. We have held small meetings, we have held big meetings, we have not paid crowds to come to our meetings, we have not injected this mentality into the people. We have sold ourselves to people. We have proven that there is a platform that can offer credible alternatives.
Okay, I'll come back to you.
Hold
on. Destiny, you react. Hold on. Let's get straight down to Germany, where Benjamin Mayor is standing by. He talked about environment in the APC and the PDP, making it difficult for even the umpire to give free, fair, credible election. He now alleged that the umpire is even at the mercy of the APC and PDP. Quite shocking. Wouldn't you agree, Benjamin?
First of all, I would like to differ from what the last speaker said in the studio. And the second one too, because I know who they are and where they're coming from. As I normally put this, I am a member of the PDP and I have a candidate that I want to sell, that I'll continue to sell, and I will continue to sell him. I am not concerned about the speech, about the violence that is being perpetrated by the people who are also crying that the violence is being perpetrated. You saw what happened in Akoko Edo, and they said one candidate was attacked, and that candidate happens to be APC member, APC candidate. You know, APC, anything can happen. They can do anything and they will still be the one crying wolf. That is on the other side. We have people in Edo State that we're supposed to look up to in the political party and say they are our father, they are our political chieftain, but they continue to make reckless statements that make it derogatory statement on our mothers who happens to be or not being able to bear children. And these words are very, very inflammatory. And we also have APC in Edo State who are trying to force themselves on the people of Edo State. Why Edo people have already said enough is enough of their deceive and all that. As I speak to you today, we do Edo people does not APC does not have a sellable candidate in Edo State. That's one. And when you move down to the Labour Party, you heard it from the horse's mouth 2 days ago, that the Labour Party himself does not have a standing or a registered party agent in the next coming election, which is 2 weeks' time. And as you also know, that party agents are eyes and ears of a political party on ground. And not having this agent at the polling unit is as if a party does not have a candidate in this election. So let me come to my point, what I'm trying to let you understand. As it stands today, this election is between the PDP candidate and others. And not just that. In the space of 1 year and some months, the candidate of the PDP have been able to sell himself to the people, and the people have accepted him. They have showed him support. They have showed him love, and you can see that. And
okay.
They have also read his mind. I'm coming.
Uncle, please, Uncle.
I'm coming. Let me round up with this. The PDP candidate and in PDP camp, we are not afraid of any election ringing because we know that we have the backing of the people. The people are going to be doing the election. They are going to be electing our candidate, and they are going to be protecting.
Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you, Benjamin. I will come back to you.
PDP.
Well,
listen, let me quickly react to some of the...
Before you react to this, but in addition to it, there's this allegation or this, how will I put a conspiracy theory that your party, during the local government election, it was alleged that your party did the unthinkable by imposing local government chairman in the 18 local government, and that is what you are afraid of, that this other party will do to you.
Listen. Let me, first of all, appreciate you again for this opportunity. You see, my friend from the LP raised some issue that they are both PDP and APC are best of the same feather. I want to ask him a very simple question.
I'm the one asking the question.
What gave the Labour Party the clout, the relevance? It's a man that moved from PDP to Labour Party. Before he moved, Labour Party was ab initio, was likened to Association of Farmers in the rural area.
Now that's a low blow.
That is a low blow. That is the gospel truth. So for you to say that you move, see, let us. I just try to, if you see the way I'm talking, because today is Sunday, and they happen to be my friend, and my friend raised another issue.
Yes.
Harassing. I was somewhere a week ago at Ogba in his area. I put on a cap for an engagement. So when I enter in the midst of the young fellows, they ask me, which cap is this one? Which cap this one they put for her? So, hey, they say, you're not an chairman. Which cap? They wanted to refund me. They thought I was putting on a PC cap. I said, no, they are not putting this cap. If you want me to mention, I will mention the area. Go there and verify. Last week.
Is that what
on your own.
Hold on. He has the floor.
The people are aggrieved, including you and I. Even himself said it before he came here. That the present environment is not friendly. It's not friendly. Maybe persons that attack their candidate as he has alleged, it's just the electorate that don't want to see the APC. A same scenario crop up happened in Ondo about a few months ago. You saw it online. So for you not to be pointing accusing fingers on a very innocent and people that we met well for Edo people.
They were recognized.
You see?
You guys really innocent.
They were recognized now.
Listen.
Hold on. He has the floor, please. Stop interjecting. He has the floor.
The issue. You've been very frequent when it comes to Edo politics. From if I'm not mistaken, during Oshomole. If you try to compare Agberoism or the lions and tiger between present administration and that of Oshomole, who will you give it to? Let's be very sincere. We are living. We are still living. We are not dead.
Honorable Destiny.
You see, we won't be very frank.
It's like, hold on.
hold on.
You still have the floor, but you just brought up another thing. You
Beautiful.
said during the time of Oshobole, don't forget that your principal was one time a member of the APC, one time the head of economic team of Adams Ali Oshomole.
And
So,
the governor under IPC governor.
don't you think it has something to do with
government.
what Honorable Kennedy
No,
talked about?
listen. That's nothing to do.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. You see, what he said. Actually, I used that word. Who gave Labour Party the popularity? He's a man that moves. I think that answers your question.
Okay.
He's the man
It
that moves
doesn't.
from APC
Doesn't.
to Labour.
Okay.
It does.
Today,
doesn't.
today they will tell you that their candidate is being endorsed by Obi. Who's Obi?
Okay.
There's
Thank
no
you.
Labour Party without Obi.
Okay.
If Obi leave Labour Party,
All right,
Labour
thank
Party is
you.
gone.
Thank you. You said Obi left PDP for Labour, just as the governor left APC for PDP. Fine. So that
on
neutralizes
issues
everything.
of ideology.
Hold on. You don't have the floor yet. The ball is not in your court yet. But I asked a question due to the fact that you wanted to react to their opinion, talking about the fear that what was alleged that you guys did in the local government election. That is what you are afraid of happening to you in this election. So Samuel, you're going to react to that. Hold on, please. He's going to react to that.
Listen, you know, there was a music that's going very popular.
Yes.
Everywhere that the PDP is afraid that we are going to use federal might to ring the election in favor of our candidate. But first and foremost, if election is to be ring in this state today, who have the best mechanism to do it?
I don't know.
The state government.
The state government.
The state government, because he holds the apparatus. Security apparatus, he holds the local vigilante apparatus, he holds the tigers and the lions. As I said,
No, hold on. You are interjecting. He has the floor.
Look at the local, just take a local government. Sir, you are from Labour, right?
I contested that same local government
Thank
election.
you.
I did.
What happened to your people?
I didn't even vote.
You did not even see the materials.
The materials were not
The
there.
materials
I
did not
voted
come
in
to
that election.
the polling
Listen,
unit.
I voted
Who
in that
did
election.
one? Was it APC?
Calm down.
Was it APC?
I still have the video in my
No, let
phone.
Honorable Jesse,
please
was
calm
it
down.
APC that
He
did
has the
that?
floor.
Was it APC that did that too?
He has the floor.
That they could not get materials in their polling unit, that we could not get material in our polling unit. Is it APC too that gave the people the pump actions they were shooting to carry ballot balls? And we are accusing saying federal might. Federal might is
Where is the evidence that they were shooting?
Okay.
These are just allegations. Take out the realm of
For me,
allegations.
my video
In my
is
unit.
is in my.
Yes.
let them
In
bring
my
phone.
unit.
Hold on.
Let me
He
give
has
you as
the
an example. In my unit, there was shooting that took place. Wow, how did it happen? They wanted to remove the bylaw boss. I said never in history. I'm a youth leader. I cannot be disgraced.
During the government election.
During the local government, I cannot be disgraced. My result must get to the coalition center. The next thing that came, they came almost about 10 of them with rifles, with vigilante uniform. He said, bo. Then my boy was now calling my chairman. They should go for RS unit, they should go for RS unit. My chairman called me and said, I beg, come up for there. I don't want me something happen to you. I told him, if they want to kill me, they should kill me. But this result, I will bring it to the coalition center. That's how I got my result. They were shooting. And I was on the monitoring unit too. When I went to the other unit to see what is happening there, sir, in the morning when I got there, the material...
But this is just isolated incidents.
It was happening. Who is doing that? Was it APC? Was it federal might?
Okay.
Or the state government?
Okay. You cannot accuse the state government. They were not there.
Wait, see, my
You said so make case
in power.
Thank you. I'll come back to you. I will come back to you, Honorable Aras. Hold on.
Don't just mess
I will
it.
come back to you. Now, Honorable Kennedy.
Let me come.
Gentlemen, hold on, gentlemen,
I
decorum.
challenge the commissioner of police.
Decorum, please.
The
Decorum.
video I used to challenge the commissioner
Thank
of
you,
police
gentlemen.
to tell him to move this vigilante away from here.
Honorable Aras, you are. Hold on. You are on a national TV. Hold on. You're on a national TV.
Sir, what happened
Let me go to Kennedy.
coalition center?
Let me take it from
Kennedy, now let's come to you.
The gentleman was beaten up.
What's your emotions?
Still on this.
What's your
Gentleman was
emotion?
beaten up.
No, sir,
By who?
please, listen.
Over that to you, Kennedy. Now, still on
matter.
this
Please,
matter.
Oh, did you see the
I
video
want
there?
to quickly correct a misconception
Yes.
and misinformation that I heard from Mr. Major.
Yeah.
That we do not have
Agents.
polling agents. Please discontinue it and do not believe anything you heard from them. Actually, in some polling units, there were some discrepancies arising from some of the way it was uploaded, not meeting guidelines. Very few for Labour Party. PDP had their own too, APC had their own too. It happened across. So he should not come and misinform people like this. I don't like that. So I want to quickly correct that.
All right.
Then secondly, my brother said, Obi gave us this. I don't disagree at all. But let me also tell you a few things about that.
Okay, but you agree to that?
No. If when Obi came
Yes.
with people, so even those who have never played politics before, they came into the platform of the Labour Party. They were so much afraid of that platform, PDP, APC, I'm sorry to say. And they came into the Labour platform. You know, the truth is this. Definitely, Obi himself had his reason for leaving the platform of the Labour of the PDP as at the time he did, because he saw that there was going to be the monetization of the process, and it was against the very thing that he believes in. So he came to the Labour Party, and we saw that this man, look at his history as a governor, he performed very, very well, and is somebody that we could queue about. And even members of the PDP at that time, they queued behind him to give him. In EDO, he won in a landslide that election. Let us forget what happened at the national level. Let us concentrate. In EDO, he won. Then again, you see, when you begin to point fingers or you begin to throw stones and live in a glass house, you forget that you live in a glass house. During the House of Assembly election, which was also an INEC election, in my constituency, Ego, this is what happened. Our candidate, Honorable Derek Uhwawo, out of the 10 wards, won in 9 wards. But Obaseki and his people.
Hold on now. You are beginning to allege.
The PDP.
You are beginning to allege.
The PDP, who today are pointing fingers at certain persons will deploy federal might. They went with all the force in the world to Ward 4.
But I believe that case has been settled in court. So let's leave that aspect.
Excuse me, sir.
Let's leave that aspect.
You and I know.
That particular situation has been settled. Hold on. He has the floor.
You and I know that there's something about that incident that has still not gone down well with the electorate, especially the electorate in the
It has been settled already. So let's leave that part. Move on, please.
As a matter of fact, the matter we were discussing is free, fair, credible elections. And I made mention of this the first time, that it is these two parties, sorry my brother, that are hitting up the system.
Why are you apologizing to him?
I'm so sorry. They are continuing to hit up the system. They are going to hit up the system. Why we are saying we are selling our candidates, we are telling the people that, look, what these two have done in the past is to leave the people out of the equation of governance. We are bringing the people back into the equation of governance. And again, we are telling the people that everywhere we go, you know the question they ask us, oh, we are voting for you, but can you defend this vote? You know, in a sane environment, defending vote will not be an issue. Because in places where elections are held, proper democracies, nobody comes to tell you, you see, you ought to mobilize, you need to do this, you need to put it so that your votes can be defended. APC and PDP have turned this country into a war zone, especially during elections. And the people now get ready when they are preparing for election. It's like we are preparing for war. It is so sad.
I'll come back to you. You've made your point. I'll come back to you. No, just hold on. You react to it. Let's get straight down to Jemna. You react. Just take note of it. You react. Just hold on. You react. All right, Benjamin, you've heard them. You know, when you're talking about politics, emotions do fly. I understand, but please, all of us here in the studio, please, let's watch our emotions. Don't let your emotions override the points you're trying to make. All of you came, even you, Honorable, you got emotional. Anyway, let's move straight down to Jemna. Well, Benjamin, you heard Honorable Kennedy. He said both APC and PDP, they turned election into war zone, or liken it to a war zone because of these two parties. So theirs is like on a peace mission, so to speak. Take it up from there.
I first of all want to draw his attention to my last statement regarding the Labour Party not having a polling unit agent. That statement is not coming from me.
He said you are wrong about that.
That statement is not coming from me. It's accredited to the governor of Abia State, Alex Oti.
But it's been taken care of.
Yeah, wait now, listen now.
Yes.
If he has been taken care of, I don't know if INEC has not made any statement regarding that. I'm just trying to let him know that they shouldn't credit it to me. That statement is coming from their own governor, their party governor, who is in Abia State. He said it on the national TV that they don't have police unit agent in the next election, in a EDO election and the Ondo election. So that one is on a different. If they have handled it, congratulations to them. And you also heard him telling his brother in alliance in the APC that sorry, because I know the reason why he's saying sorry, because they're in alliance.
I also told him sorry.
Yeah.
I also asked him.
Please continue, Benjamin. Continue, Benjamin.
Yeah, and the Labour Party and the APC, they are in alliance. We know what. See, we have been on this game since 2000. I've been on this political journey since 2003. Yeah? So I know the kind of game they are playing. The day Labour Party decided to give the governorship ticket to their candidate they have now from the Edo South, that was the day they shot themselves in the foot. So they did not look at the language of the people or at the body language of the people before making that decision. I am happy that they made a very expensive mistake that is not costing them the small popularity that Peter Obi gave to them. Let me also point this thing out to you. Peter Obi is not going to be on the ballot. So any of you who is thinking and banking on the Peter Obi's who want to skyfold himself into Peter Obi's political career in Edo State, is just wasting the time. It's like you are pouring a water in a basket. That is what that. Like I said, they are planning to use the Labour Party platform to divide the vote in Edo. But the truth is that the Edo people know that a vote for the Labour Party is a waste. So that's the reason why they have agreed, a unanimous agreement that they are going to be voting for PDP. And that is the reason why wherever you go, even inside the Labour Party, we have all this information. I was there. I was part of the obedient movement. I own the obedient movement. So him that is not even coming on TV station to say he's not this and all that. I know he's a very credible human being. I don't have any issues against him personally.
Vote for Labour Party is a waste. You cannot say that because many of them will be aggrieved by this.
Okay, I retrieve that word.
Thank you.
That word. Let me retrieve it. Sorry, my dear brother Kennedy.
Destiny, he's been pressing that he has so much to say. Go ahead, Destiny.
Let me again, I can't stop appreciating you. You see, my friend from the Labour raised another issue that he talked about, the issue of money, candidates or aspirants using money to buy their way. I want to ask him a very fundamental question. Olumide, as a person,
I wouldn't want us to mention.
I'm coming. Their candidate.
Thank you.
It's on record that he used his money to bulldoze his way to security.
They're just allegations.
It is just an allegation. I'm coming because I've been issue. There was issue of justice, fairness, and equity. But because of his money bag, he was able to, the party jettisoning the issue of, I'm coming.
Hold on, you react to it.
Yes,
you react to it. Hold on.
See, for fairness, justice, and equity. Because he was used his way to bulldoze his way and secure his ticket. We had the way he decided to bought Sienna across the 18 local government. And the person says, okay, hallelujah. So they decide towards his favor. So for that is on one side. See, the issue is this. Let us be sincere. Today in this country, we are suffering, we are crying because these men, the APC, who are now in shadow of leadership, they came to savage the situation. They used the ladder of NGO, civil society to gain the Nigeria favor. But I have to speak very just now. Where are the NGO and civil society? They know the potent force of the civil society, and they emasculated them. They have they based the NGO and the civil society, has to speak very just now. And today you see us suffering and you see us smiling. So for us, you see, it's another thing to say I want power. You ask yourself, are you prepared? I wouldn't want to go into that of my brother here.
Of course you can go to it.
I won't want to go into that of my brother who said that they are going to bring insecurity to us. And I have advised my cousin.
Someone said that was a mistake, and you guys just edited that part.
To resign for posterity's sake.
You just edited that
I have
part.
advised the running mate to resign for posterity's sake.
Hold
on, he has the floor.
The issue is, it is very simple. We will not ask ourselves again. I'm happy it's from Ego. I'm happy it's from Oredo. It's only me that is from Ovia Southwest. Where are the arrest members as we speak very just now? What have they done as we speak very just now? They are not people, they are very wise, so we know.
Okay.
I'm coming, sir. As we speak very just now, if I'm not mistaken, perhaps by now they should still be in London when we are in the heat of an election. Okay. And even in my local government, I'm coming, sir. You know, the caller from Germany says something. You saw when in the calls, he says, okay, my friend, I'm very sorry.
I'm coming to that.
Because they are working in alliance.
I'm coming to that.
So further protest that I'm coming, I still have my floor.
Yes.
In my local government, their Senate, who is representing them in the green, is not the red chamber.
Yeah.
Called some Labour Party persons in my local government. I had a meeting with them that they should work for APC. That they should work for APC.
Wow.
I'm saying it.
Wow.
Listen, I can't. They are even willing.
I would like to answer
the issue because the woman in question worked for that in the national elections.
Okay.
So for us,
let me respond to this.
Hold on.
Destiny,
Please anchor. Please anchor.
No, I'm not taking any time. You see, the issue is very clear. When the man said it just now, I just looked at it and said, well, we all know where he's going. But they cannot, reduce the vote in the two
Senatorial district.
The urban AGA, because their own is to see how they can whittle down the voting power of the PDP.
I'll come back to you. Let's come to Honorable Hold on.
No, it's not yet your turn.
Honorable Kennedy, hold on.
It's not yet your turn.
It's not your turn. Well, as it stands right now, you've been accused of being in collude with the LB. Taking it from there. After all, he told you sorry.
I don't go that.
He said sorry to you.
There are evidences.
Over that to you.
When he accused you.
Hold on. Over that to you.
Listen, as you said, we bring our emotion a little bit more down. And he pointed the finger at me. Who is not the emotional lion here now? So let me point 2 points to him.
Okay.
One, he said that the APC is working along with the Labour Party, this and that.
Lies.
There's nothing like official between the APC and the Labour. But I can categorically tell you, yes, the APC is lobbying the PDP members. The APC is lobbying the Labour members in order to garner their votes. It is allowed in politics.
To lobby.
To lobby is allowed. You see all this, they are resign, they are commissioners, they are SSAs, all this resigning. It is lobby. If you can be able to lobby somebody to understand your manifesto, you can be able to lobby the person to understand what you want to do for the people. And he decided to step down and work for you. It is allowed.
It's not alliance.
It's not an alliance.
It is not an alliance.
Destiny has the floor. He has the floor. Stop interjecting. He has the floor.
Destiny, you don't have the floor.
Destiny has the floor. Please
1 out of
continue.
200.
Continue, please.
1 out of 200.
The list is endless. The list is endless.
Let's leave that one. It's not an alliance. It is lobbying. It's allowed. Even your party is doing same.
We are not.
Listen, sir. Your party is doing same.
We were doing same. For a senator that is representing a party.
Destiny,
hold on.
He
has the floor. Is that an alliance?
He has the floor.
Is that not an alliance?
He has the floor.
Is that not lobby?
Destiny, you
Destiny, you are interjecting. He has the floor.
No. We must situate it properly.
Honorable Ras, please continue.
No, we must situate it properly. There's a difference between lobbying and alliance.
You are interjecting.
I will correct you on that.
I've already corrected you. There's no alliance
no
between
alliance.
the APC and the Labour Party.
No, not at all.
The only thing that you can...
If a senator is calling party
please.
members,
You are the only one who has that information. Do you have that information? No, he doesn't have that information.
Gentlemen, I would like to warn.
Let me go
If there is any other interjection, I'll try to kill the mic of that person guilty. They won't hear you talk.
Thank you.
So please continue.
Thank you very much. Then he made mention of the House Rep member, where are they, and this and that. That they are nowhere to be found, that's why we are suffering.
no, that's why we are suffering.
Indirectly, we are suffering.
Mute his mic. No. Continue.
Indirectly, that is what you are trying to aim at, that we are suffering in Edo State, we are suffering in Nigeria, we are suffering everywhere. because of my party. That's what you are trying to impress. Let me correct you something, sir. If you are accusing the House of Rep member, the House of Senate member of underperforming, the first person I will accuse of underperforming is your governor in power right now. Over 600 billion has come into the cover of Edo State. What has they done with it? What tangible project has they done with it to say that as he's campaigning around the 21 round something word as he said he's doing, what project is he using to campaign?
Did you see the roads?
Which
What
roads?
roads?
The structures.
What roads? Roads that have washed away within 2 months.
Within his tenures, he did
You
roads,
confirm
yes.
it to me
Anyway,
outside just that this one is doing.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
Now,
What
let's,
politics?
let's go to Kennedy.
Listen, as I told you
from
to,
here.
I told him
Hold on,
I told you too that he's doing roads, but the roads are without drainage. Due to
Okay.
that level, it will never last.
I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you.
Very within language.
Can I go back to you?
Look at the one I told you, it's already
When
pulled off
Olumide
before
came
even
on
left the
board,
government.
Yes.
as an aspirant of
The
the Labour
question is
Party,
the 600 billion. What has
I
been done with it?
want to address
It's
some
under
of these issues.
performance.
that
Briefly,
they-
please.
Yes, I want to address this also. When they came on board as a Labour Party aspirant, one of the first propaganda raised by the PDP, supported by people like Benjamin that are within the platform that were within the platform of the Labour Party, was that Olumide is being sponsored by Governor Obaseki.
I don't want us to mention
Yes.
names now.
Yes, yes, sir.
That was what
Olumide
he said.
Pata is being sponsored by Governor Obaseki.
Thank you.
There was a ploy to ensure that Olumide does not get the tickets. But you see, what Olumide did was very simple. The same thing he did before he became the NBA president. He reached out to the very grassroots of the party. One of the things he discovered, we all discovered, was that the party needed to strengthen its platform at the grassroots level in order to stand for an election. So what he was doing, they said he's spreading money around. He ensured that secretariats were rented, chairs were provided, vehicles were provided to the local government.
Who brought the money?
It is money.
Is that the difference from what I said?
Okay,
And so
thank
what
you.
you see, excuse me, I'm coming.
The purpose is different.
I'm coming.
Yes.
The purpose, it is not to,
The purpose is
it doesn't give
politician.
stomach infrastructure to anybody.
Politician.
But
Civil society like
to
you.
make
No,
sure that,
you're not.
and he even said, excuse me, he even said, if I do not get the ticket, I will still be supporting whoever comes and get the ticket. That's one. Quite recently, the PDP started the propaganda again that Olumide is in alliance with the APC. Mr.
But we
Benjamin,
saw it here just now.
excuse me,
We saw it
Mr.
here just now.
Benjamin also alluded to it, which is for wrong information. Now, he said he's in alliance with. Do you know what they did as they brought out that very, very, very terrible propaganda? They went to bring a picture that Olumide snapped with Gbajabiamila when he was the Speaker of the House of Rep, and Olumide was the President of the NBA. If they had projected that picture very well, you will see the photograph of President Muhammadu Buhari, because it was during that tenure that picture was taken. Now we ask them, go ahead and bring proofs as to this alliance that
Thank
you
you.
refer to.
Thank you.
They could do nothing.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have stated a proof
Then
just
he's
now.
coming here now.
All right,
to
thank
say,
you.
City senator.
Now,
that is not proof.
let's
What is
get
that?
straight
You are
down
the one
to
who is saying
Germany,
it is a lie.
where Benjamin
It
is
is a lie.
standing by.
It is a
Benjamin,
lie.
over now to you, Benjamin.
Okay, you-
What advice do you have for Edo State citizens? Please kill their mics. Kill all their mics.
Compared to mention names.
Let's get straight down to Benjamin.
No, you are giving so much time.
Benjamin, 1 minute. 1 minute. What advice do you have for Edo citizens?
I am begging those citizens to look beyond party and vote for a candidate that tick all the boxes: capacity, competency, compaction, equity, fairness, and justice. And they should be able to also look around the candidate who understands governance, who has the knowledge of governing them, not somebody who wants to bring insecurity to them, not somebody who does not know what is the difference between a zoo and a museum, and not somebody who wants to bring electric pole and transformer to increase, to ensure 24 hours electricity in Edo State. And on the other side, they shouldn't waste their vote on anybody that is being sponsored by the opposition in Edo State to tear the vote of our candidate in PDP.
Thank
And also
you.
want them
Thank
to know
you.
that
Thank
their
you so,
vote
so
will
much.
count, and they will
We are
vote
pressed for
and make a
time.
difference.
Thank you.
Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you so much. Well, gentlemen, no parting, because you've been interjecting. You're the one that consumed the time. You interjected, he interjected, you also interjected, so your time is up. Well, you've heard all of them. I know the arguments will continue after this discussion. Not to worry, I think I can handle that. But for now, we have to call it a wrap. Benjamin, thank you so much. Honorable Kennedy, thank you. Honorable Aras, thank you. Honorable Destiny, thank you. Bye for now. See you some other time.